Hey, y'all. Welcome again to Life with Cindy Renee. I am Cindy Renee. I hope everybody is having a great day. I know it's coming up to the holidays. I hope everybody is preparing to be able to get together with their family and friends and just have a good time. I wanted to say in this video, I am going to be talking about, like brokenness, and I know this video may be triggering for some people or may get a person in their feelings. They feel some type of way or whatever, but it's okay. It's okay. I am genuinely doing this video out of care. I think that this video will help a lot of people. So make sure you like this video, share this video, hit the subscribe button below so you don't miss any time that I upload a new video. And we're going to go ahead and get into it. First and foremost, I want to say that I am no expert. I am not a therapist or a psychiatrist or anything like that. What I'm talking about in this video, these are from my experiences, life lessons from conversations that I've had that I've had with other people and just things that I've learned. I'm a very observant person. And not only am I speaking to you about this, I'm speaking to myself about this. I'm 41 years old and I've lived life and I've had a lot of experiences. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, I want to say that I feel like there are a lot of grown up kids walking around. And what I mean is that, and I have notes too, because if you know me and you watch some of my other videos, I like to take notes because I like to stay on task. Sometimes I can get easily distracted. And I want to make sure that I'm not like going all over the place. So, like I said, I feel like there are a lot of grown up kids walking around. What I mean by that is some of us never really took the time to deal with our trauma from things that we experienced in childhood, just growing up, and some of the stuff, in our early grown up years. And I feel like, and some of us are in denial about it, and some of us are not. And it can really affect your life. It can affect your personal life, different relationships that you have, whether they're romantic relationships or friendships, even your work life or whatever. And so for me, personally, um, I've been married, I've been divorced, I've been in dysfunctional and toxic relationships. So I sat back and thought about some things. And what I realized is if every relationship that you're in, it seems like it's the same and it seems like it's not good, kind of like you are dating the same person, but they have a different face and they have a different name. Sometimes it's best for you to take a step back and really look at yourself and keep it real with yourself and ask yourself, like, hey, why am I attracting these types of people? And working on yourself, because one thing that I do know, broken people attract broken people and healed people attract healed people. And sometimes we do come across some healthy people, some healed people, but because we're so broken from things that happened in the past and we didn't go get any help, I'm big on telling people go to therapy. We've all had things happen in life, right? So don't ever be ashamed to get help, go to therapy so you can help yourself be a better you. So you have to really just look at yourself sometimes and ask yourself. Because, like I said, sometimes we come across good people, but we don't realize it because we're too broken to see it as well. I feel like we were shaped and molded as kids, so everybody has a story to tell, and it's a reason behind why people act the way that they act. Some people aren't just horrible people. Some people really need help. Like they really need to go and get some help so that they can be a better person, because it's not your fault things that happen to you in your childhood, but once you become an adult, it is your responsibility to get some help so that you can heal from your past. Um, because I know in our community, my community, the Black community, it's really bad. Like growing up, you were taught a lot of houses to, what goes on in this house stays in this house. Kids were taught to bottle up their feelings. Especially like little boys, they were taught, boys don't cry, men don't cry, da 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 da. So that's why you have a lot of Black men, I believe, walking around here who are damaged because they don't even know how to express their emotions because they were taught from a young age, hey, men don't cry, men ain't supposed to do this, men's not supposed to do that. So that really messed them up. Then you have some of us who grew up in households that had both of our parents that were there, but they weren't present. Like, especially like you had your dad. Some of us had dads and they went out and worked, but they weren't, really present in the home. They never showed their daughters or their sons that they cared about them. They just was there and, paid bills. That can do a lot to a child. Or you had a mother who downgraded you, was always negative, like really just stomped on your self esteem. That can do a lot, to a daughter. And then you had some of us who didn't grow up with any of our parents. We had to grow up and be raised by our grandparents who did the best that they could. And then some of us maybe were adopted, things of that nature. And some of us have experienced child abuse and neglect and molestation and rape and just all kinds of things. You have to deal with those things and be able to deal with those issues so that you can be a better you. Because if you don't, like Real Talk Kim says, I love Real Talk Kim. She says that you're walking around bleeding on people that didn't cut you. So it's important for you to take a step back and look at yourself and realize why you act the way you act, why the way you move the way that you move. Um, yeah, so that you can be a better version of yourself. Because I did. I had to take a step back from my last relationship and I was like, okay, like what is it about you, that's attracting this type of person? And what is it about you that makes you feel like you have to accept this or you have to accept that? So I'm not only just talking to you all to try to help encourage somebody, I'm talking to, myself. So I hope that you all take this to heart. I hope that this helps somebody and encourages somebody to, if you feel like you do need to go and sit down and talk to somebody, a therapist, or see, pray. It's always important to pray to God. Ask Him for help, because it's a lot of broken people walking around here. And until you acknowledge that you need help, until you acknowledge that there's an issue, it's not going to get better. And you really can't care about somebody and love somebody else if you don't care about or love yourself. I hear a lot of times people, they walk around and they'll be like, they won't acknowledge that they may be the problem. They'll say, oh, there's no good men, or oh, there's no good women. I seen it vice versa. But if you really listen to yourself and what you're saying, it actually doesn't make any sense. Because have you encountered every single man on the planet? No. And have you encountered every single woman on the planet? No. So that doesn't make sense. And it's impossible for you to have dated or been in a relationship or came across every single person on this earth. So sometimes the problem is us. And you just gotta take a step back. Take a step back. Take some time for yourself. Don't be so quick to jump out there and just, date, or be in relationship after relationship after relationship. Learn about yourself so that you can grow, so that you can be healthy for yourself, for your family, for your kids, just for all the way around. You want to be able to have healthy relationships. A lot of us have come from and have seen and experienced so much dysfunction. And if you grew up with dysfunction in your home, it's impossible for you to know what healthy relationships look like. But it's up to us to decide that we want to do better, that we want better for our lives, we want better for our kids, so we don't keep repeating the same cycle over and over again. Because you deserve it. You deserve to be happy with yourself. You deserve to be able to have healthy, happy relationships, whether it's friendships or, romantic relationships, marriage, whatever. But until we break the cycle, it's not going to happen. And you don't want to run around and come into good people and just be messing up relationship after relationship because you're broken. It's time for us to heal. It's time for us to do better. So I hope that this helped someone. And I hope that you all have a happy holidays. You have some fun. And yeah, I will see you all in this next video. Like I said, make sure you like this video, share this video with someone who you think needs to see this. Comment below. Let me know, if you're not ashamed, let me know if this video helped you, if it made you think about some things, because we all got stuff, y'all. We all got stuff. Nobody is perfect. So nobody can't point the finger at nobody. You got to look at yourself. Yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye.